Am I locked?
What's the problem? Do that again. Section 5. Solve absolute value equations. Alright, so rule 1. Absolute value must be by itself. Be nothing attached to it. That's rule number 1. So that means get rid of everything else. Whatever's inside the absolute value is okay. If there's something attached to it on the outside, get rid of it. Understand? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Rule 2. Make 2 equations. 1 negative. Do it in that order. Rule 1 first, then rule 2. Okay, example 1. What?
I don't get rule number 2. What do you mean?
You'll get it here in a minute. The absolute value of x equals 5. So, basic absolute, yes. Oh, basic absolute value equation. Absolute value means the distance away from 0, or from something. So, this absolute value equals 5. It's 5 units away from this. So, what does x need to be? Yeah. So here's what we do. I'm going to go through this process. Absolute value must be by itself. Well, there's nothing attached to it. So, step 2, make 2 equations. Here's the first equation. The first equation is exactly what you see up here, without the absolute values. Pretty simple. And then if you need to do something with it, you go ahead and solve it. So we're done. Second equation is, you set it equal to its negative.
What if there's more than one number on the other side?
Then you solve.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we're going to get into that.
What if it's a variable?
Yes?
Can the absolute value be negative?
Absolute value cannot be negative because absolute value is the distance away from something. Typically the distance away from 0. So absolute value cannot be negative. We say, well, this is negative, but this is not the absolute value. This is the absolute value. Got it? The absolute value equals 5. That means x can be 5, because 5 is 5 units away from 0. It can be negative 5, because negative 5 is 5 units away from 0. Correct?
Oh.
Okay, so once you break them apart, there are no absolute values. Got it? Yes.
It's like you can't, so you're saying you can't have a negative x?
No. You can't have this. The absolute value of x can't be negative 2.
Is that an
The
unreal
distance
number?
away from 0 can't be negative. Distance is not negative. Distance has to be positive. There's no such thing as a negative distance. You have negative distance when you actually have positive distance. If by some reason you think of it that way. Okay? Let's go on so we can understand this a little bit better. Example 2. The absolute value of 3x plus 7 equals 4. Rule number 1. Is the absolute value by itself?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
There's nothing attached to it. Doesn't matter what's inside. Step number 2, or rule number 2, make 2 equations. First equation, 3x plus 7 equals 4, and then solve it. Everybody do that? got -1. Good. Next equation is its opposite. 3x plus 7 equals -4. Everybody solve.
X equals -3 and 2/3.
Good. So you give those two answers. This one and that. Easy? Example 3. 4 times the absolute value of 2k plus 3, absolute value closed, minus 2 equals 6. Is the absolute value by itself? Min.
Add 2.
What?
Add 2 to 6.
Add 2. So you get 4 times the absolute value, 2k plus 3, absolute value closed equals 8. Yes.
Divide off the 4.
Divide off the 4. So now you have the absolute value by itself equal to 2. Everybody solve it from here?
What about divided by 4?
Where? I did it. 4 divided by 4 is 1, isn't it?
Oh, you just, okay. I thought you had to divide the whole,
I did.
parentheses.
I did.
Then how come it's not 1/2 K plus
No,
4?
no. Because this is attached by multiplication. This is all one term.
Okay.
So you only divide once. Now, if I were to distribute the 4 through the absolute value, then I would have to do something. Okay? And then that is unnecessary to do the dividing by 4. Okay? Do it this way so you don't make any errors. Let me help you so that you don't make mistakes. I'm trying to show you, with all my vast experience of watching students make mistakes, do it the way I tell you to do it. I don't care how you do it. You want to do it your own way, do it your own way. Do it the way I tell you. We're good. Okay, but that, what your question is a typical question. This is all one term, so I only divide one term by 4. So this 4 acts as a coefficient on this one thing. It's just like parentheses. Doesn't matter how many terms are inside. Until those parentheses are gone, that's one thing. Got it? Alright, everybody do this?
Yeah.
Ready?
K equals -1/2.
Is that it? Really?
What?
K equals -1/2.
Yeah.
Yep.
K equals -5/2.
Or -2. Yeah. So -1/2 and -5/2. Good? You guys can't see it what I'm standing here. You guys getting this over here? Sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, one more. How's that? Let's see if you can do this. Example 4. Let's see if you can learn your lesson. The absolute value of x minus 1, absolute value closed, plus 5 equals 2. Go. How many people think Lauren Guy has the right answer?
I do.
Lauren's smart.
No.
Yeah. We'll get it. You think you got it right? How many people think Bryn has the right answer?
I don't know what our answer is.
How many people think Steph has the right answer? She had her hand up first. Should
Probably
she?
correct.
Okay. How many people think they themselves have the right answer?
Double.
Ouch. Only half the class.
I didn't.
How many are still working on it? Stop working on it. Stop working on it.
Why?
not possible.
Rule 1. What do I do, Steph?
Make it subtract 5 from both sides and then a negative absolute value, so it's not possible.
Oh,
Absolute value cannot equal negative.
Oh, I can do that.
No solution. Yes, you can solve it. You can go ahead and solve it and get numbers. Watch what happens when you do that. X minus 1 equals negative 3 and x minus 1 equals positive 3. Add 1, x equals negative 2, x equals 4. Great, you got some answers, but it doesn't work. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. What's the absolute value of negative 3?
3.
Positive 3. 3 plus 5 is 2.
Yes.
4. 4 minus 1 is 3. The absolute value of 3 is?
3.
3. 3 plus 5 equals 2. Doesn't work. Don't give me this as an answer if it's no solution. Otherwise you miss the problem. Use that brain that I gave you.
What if we answer it all the way down to
Or-
there and
Whatever alien you gave you your brain. Whatever. So assignment.
what?
What? Question.
What if we answer it all the way down to there and then put no solution? Is that okay? Or you just?
I'll take it. But why would you do all that work? Alright, wait a minute. The assignment. Page 393, 4 to 32 evens, and the mixed review all. Now, who's done this assignment? Okay.